Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. You guys asked me various questions about salaries, work culture in the pharmacy profession in abroad countries, and especially abroad countries like USA, European countries or Australia. Today we have a guest from London. Her name is Regina. She is serving as a pharmacist in the London. I will be asking her different questions that you guys asked me, like salaries, like work culture, hospital pharmacy, community pharmacy, and lots of questions, because in the Indian country, in a country like India, there is a lot more scope. Wide scope is about to grow. This video is really special because this collaboration video we guys were planning since last 6 to 7 months, but due to some circumstances we guys were not able to brought to you this video in front of you. So finally this video is really special because this video will give you lots more idea about the European countries, especially like cities like London. So hello Regina, how are you?
Hi Vishal, thank you so much for inviting me onto your channel. It's an honor to be able to speak today. I know you do some great work with some pharmacists, so I just wanted to say thank you for that. And I would like to answer your questions.
So Regina, my first question is about your journey of becoming a pharmacist, because in the abroad countries lots of other scope, lots of other fields are out there, so you can make a better career in other fields as well. So why did you choose pharmacy or any other profession? I will be asking this question later in the part of this video as well. But how was your journey to becoming a pharmacist since your school life and since your college days?
So for those of you who don't know, I'm currently a hospital pharmacist in London, and I've been working as a pharmacist for just 2 to 3 years now. How did my journey to pharmacy begin? Well, I went to school, and like everyone else, I was really confused about what I wanted to study. I went to the careers library and just opened a book, and I was just flicking through pages trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And I stumbled across pharmacy, and at the time I already had been recruited to be part of like a spelling competition. So I thought, you know what, pharmacy sounds like it involves a lot of spelling. Like, I feel like you're gonna have to learn a lot of drug names and be able to spell them. And so for that reason, that was literally the only reason why I chose pharmacy. No one in my family was a pharmacist. I didn't have any friends who were pharmacists. I knew nothing about the profession. So yeah, I stumbled across it in the careers book, and then I read about it and I looked into it and I was like, sounds fine, sounds good. I don't think I was actually old enough to make that decision at the time, but I mean, I'm glad I did because I'm here now and I am enjoying the job. So that's how my journey to pharmacy began. And after that, I went to university in London and I graduated, and now I'm working in hospital.
My third question is about the community pharmacy and hospital pharmacy, because I can tell you in my country, in India, there is a lot more scope is about to grow for hospital and community pharmacists, because whenever the guy passes out from my country, he as well goes to the industry, otherwise he will do a retail medical shop. But the community pharmacy and hospital pharmacy are very much advanced, very much, you know, a challenging fields that we guys really wish to work with. So what is your choice between these two, hospital and pharmacy and community pharmacies? Because if I will give you one choice, you have to choose which one will be your first priority, hospital or community pharmacy.
So I believe that we should all be able to be given the chance, if possible, to work in hospital during the week and work in community on weekends. I am not saying hospital is better than community or community is better than hospital. I think that both obviously have their advantages and disadvantages, like everything. However, my personal preference is I do enjoy working in hospital on a weekday, because that's when I feel like you really learn like about pure healthcare, and you have access to blood results and you have access to other healthcare professionals. And so hospital, I think, is a really good place to learn. And then after that, I think that, you know, community pharmacy is an opportunity for you to be able to work with the public and work in a retail setting. So I enjoy that on a weekend. I don't think I learn as much clinically in community, but then again, community pharmacists are doing an amazing job in terms of like vaccine clinics and all of the OTC, over-the-counter healthcare information that they provide. So yeah.
Next question is about the exams, because you know exams are really part of the pharmacy profession. So which exams are needed to go for in order to be a pharmacist in London, and which exams did you appear, and what was really, you know, a culture of the exams, how much difficult exams were they? So what was the exactly scenario of the exams in order to be a pharmacist?
Well, firstly, know that in your training period, it's going to be hard, and in university, it's going to be hard, and to get into university, it's going to be hard. But what I want you to know is that it gets better. So just know that when you start working as a pharmacist, life is completely different. So everyone thought that I would be the first person to leave the pharmacy profession. I actually am one of the few who has actually stayed in pharmacy. So yeah, I think that no matter what your experience is like on the journey to becoming a pharmacist, actually working is a lot better. So just keep that in mind, don't lose hope and work hard. Another thing I want to say is be proactive. So doors aren't going to open unless you're going to knock on them. So if you think that you don't have any experience in community, get out there. That's how I got my community hospital experience. I literally knocked on community pharmacy doors and I was like, please let me have experience. Same with hospital. If you're not known to people, then how are people supposed to help you? So if you're not going to ask, you're not going to get. So I always say just get out there and ask people, be proactive and try and get the experience that you need. And lastly, what I want to say is don't be disheartened by other people. It's not about their journey. I know that in life in general, it's really easy to compare yourself to other people, to compare your progress, to compare your journey, to compare grades. But actually, in the grand scheme of things, they don't matter. Like, do you think about the friends you made at primary school? Not really, right? Like, I don't. And I don't think about everyone at university either. I actually just put my head down at one point and just started focusing on myself. And that's not to say I don't help other people. I enjoy helping other people. But what I'm saying is I don't compare my journey to other people's. I don't think, oh my gosh, this person's a band 8 or this person's, in community and earning this much. Like, nothing good is going to come out of that. And I always think it's best to just really ask yourself, strip it back and ask yourself the question, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? And go from there and just focus on you. So that's what I want to share.
My next question is really special because, in the whole world, this scenario is like, you have to be an engineer, you have to be a medical student. Nobody has a pharmacy as their first choice. So why did you choose pharmacy as your first priority? Why did you choose pharmacy or any other profession in your surroundings? So it is really difficult to be a pharmacist because people who will be a pharmacist in the future, they have to be served for people, they have to serve for the public, but they don't have pharmacy as their first priority. So why did you choose pharmacy?
Actually, honestly, I've never wanted to be a doctor. I've literally never wanted to do medicine. So I'm really, really, really happy that I chose pharmacy. And I choose it over any other profession because I feel like you play such a critical role in healthcare. And your role as a pharmacist in terms of screening medications and supplying medications and checking medications and all that is really important. So I believe that you can really make a difference. However, I also think that it's a really good job because you don't have to touch anyone. And I really like the fact that you don't have to physically touch people and you're still able to make a difference.
My next question is about the salary. How much salary is getting paid in the cities like London? Because personally, I am very curious about the salaries and my viewers are also really curious about the salaries. How much salary is getting paid to the people serving in the abroad countries as a pharmacist?
So that's a very interesting question. And for that one, I would say definitely go and watch my video on YouTube. I talk about salaries in England and my inability last year to get a mortgage, which was really hard for me at the time. But yeah, you give and take and you realize that it's life. Sometimes you're not going to get everything you want and that's okay. So yeah, I'm not going to specifically say what my salary is currently. All I would say is go and watch my video and I talk about it all in there. So yes.
Well, this is all about today's video. If you want to say any words for our viewers, you can say. And thanks for coming out on our channel.
So finally, I just want to say thank you to Vishal for inviting me on the channel. It's an honor to be speaking on it and it's great to collaborate. I know that we haven't been able to do it face to face and yeah, over the internet it's as good as it's going to get right now. But yeah, thank you so much and I hope that you guys enjoy this video and make sure that you like and subscribe to Vishal's channel and that you come and say hi on mine as well. Bye!
This was today's video. If you really like this video, please do a like and let me know what other people you want to be on our channel. If you really like this video, do let me know in the comment box how much this video was helpful for you. This is all about. Thank you so much guys. Love you all. Bye bye.